In more stories, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps organized a 3-day strategic communication conference for state commandant, provost of training institutions and public relations officers at the national headquarters in Abuja. The conference, which was centered on managing sensitive conflict communication amidst rising insecurity for organizational development, had in attendance the President of Nigeria, represented by Femi Adesina, the Nigerian Army, DSS, ICPC, Customs, FRSC, Correctional Services. KAFTAN TV's Mavis Akko tells more in this report.
The convergence of state commandants, provosts of training institutions, and public relations officers of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to the Strategic Communication 2022 at the Nscdc National Headquarters, Abuja, with theme Managing Sensitive Conflict Communication Amidst Rising Insecurity for Organizational Development, had in attendance the President of Nigeria, represented by the Special Advisor, Media and Publicity to the President, Femi Adesina. According to Femi Adesina, there is a control of the security situation in the country.
Rising insecurity is not particularly an issue in the country. We know that while insecurity is not gone, but it is not rising. It is not rising. To a large extent, there is a control of the security situation in the country. Irrespective of what Western nations said about the security situation, we know that that is not exactly the truth. Our security agencies have a firm grip, firm control of the security situation in the country.
Adesina also charges the Commandant General, Nscdc, to give his public relations officer easy access for communication.
Unless the person who manages your public relations has access, he cannot do the work. He cannot do the work. So, Commandant General, I want to believe that your public relations man has access. Make sure he has access at all times. That is the way to do this job and to manage strategic and sensitive conflict communications very well.
Meanwhile, the Commandant General, Nscdc, Ahmed Audi, charges the Corps to be proactive in service delivery.
Civil defense has very two distinct advantages that rarely Nigerians don't know. Number one, civil defense has offices in the 774 local government in Nigeria. It's spread all over, including districts and cells. Two, civil defense is trained by virtually all security organizations. See, it is only civil defense that has that comparative advantage. And so that is why we have no cause other than we must do well. I charge you to build on the gains of good image the Corps has sustained and take it higher.
Various public relations officers from sister agency also speak on security and communication.
I implore you critical stakeholders, my professional colleagues in the spirit of nation building, to open your eyes and minds so we can cross-fertilize ideas and learn also how to effectively communicate to the public in a manner that brings credibility and maintain the goodwill we enjoy in the eyes of the public.
That as the election approaches, security agencies will be targets of different attacks. We have to be very critical of situations so that we can allay the fears and concerns of citizens, and as well as be ahead of those subversive elements.
Government agencies cannot afford to be ad hoc in addressing communications issues, At this particular point in time, crisis communication should be planned like a strategic military operation well ahead of time to douse tension and engender peace.
As constructive engagement is underway, a communique will be issued at the end of the Nscdc Stracomm 2022.